Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Fred the Court, man. Go ahead and subscribe to you, boy. Keep leaving me that love, comments. You know how we do. But it's gonna be a movie review on the movie Lucy, which just came out of movie theaters, starring Scarlett Johansson. You know, from the Avengers, Black Widow. Y'all may know her from the Avengers. That's seen to be one of her most famous roles in the movie. Lucy. So Lucy's supposed to be a movie about this female who she's gonna unlock the brain, 100% use of the brain. And supposedly right now, me and you, we only can use 10%. So supposedly I'm only using 10% of my brain making this movie review, which is whatever. But check this out, man. Fred the Court. I'm so disappointed in Lucy. Like, seriously, like, I thought Lucy was gonna be something epic. I thought it was gonna be like the Matrix trilogy. Like, I thought it was gonna be something like 40, 50 years from now. You know, you get the grandkids and y'all watch Lucy and be like, yo, this is a badass movie. You know, I'm talking about a classic, like Scarface, like the first RoboCop, like the first Terminator. Like, I thought Lucy was gonna be like just this. It's gonna be this epic trilogy with this chick, like, you know. But let me explain. First of all, I give the movie a 2 out of 5 stars, Fred the Court, and the reason why is that they totally take a good idea, a great movie idea, and they ruin it. They totally ruined the whole idea, the movie, just everything, the script, and I think they casted the wrong actors too. I think this movie was just, first of all, I think this movie was just way too badass for Scarlett Johansson, like, just too badass. Like, I felt like the Angelina Jolie would have did better. I felt like the chick from Resident Evil would have did better. I just felt like she's just too beautiful to have this role. It's just too unrealistic to see a chick like her killing people and walking with 2 silencer guns like Hitman style. Come on, man. But let me tell you. So supposedly at the beginning of the movie, she's with her boyfriend, some guy she's been dating for a few weeks, and he's like, yo, can you take this suitcase in this building? I'll give you $500. She's like, no, I just got through studying, blah, blah, blah. I got to get home. You know, I got girly stuff to do. But he's like, yo, seriously, take this suitcase and, you know, do this for me. She's like, no. She tries to walk off. He handcuffs the suitcase on her, like, yo. And he's like, yo, you got no choice. So she, like, walks in there. And, you know, supposedly the suitcase is full of these drugs, which they're cutting people open and they're muling people across the country and the world, smuggling drugs. It's supposed to be taking place in Asia or something like that, you can see. And so, you know, and she's sitting in the cell or whatever, and the guy kicks her in the stomach and he breaks the bag of drugs open, and then here she goes, she gets the powers. Now, what my problem is that the movie has some random animal clips, which anybody who, you know, they don't have a big thought, logic or whatever, or just smart, because, you know, a lot of people are just not too smart when it comes to figuring stuff out. When directors are trying to make you think how they think, like, it's hard for people to figure out. So the director was like trying to make people figure out what he's saying through these animal clips, which people in the movie theaters was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I went from seeing beautiful Scarlett Johansson to some cheetahs chasing some gazelles. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this ain't Africa. We're supposed to be in Asia. So that throw people off. And the thing is that, you know, like in the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper, he gets powers in his brain, but he slowly gets it through the movie, and he becomes a beast. Scarlett Johansson gets the powers at the beginning of the movie, and all of a sudden she's Neo times infinity. She's God. She's everything. She's the maker of the world in like 1 second. And it's like, come on, man. Like, the movie was over the top in a lot of scenes, and a lot of scenes it just bored you. I felt like they explained way too much what's going on in the movie. Not enough action, and the few scenes that was action, it was like, and Morgan Freeman, of course, he plays Morgan Freeman, which is, he's some smart black guy who knows what the hell he's talking about, which you've seen him play this role a million times. Is Morgan Freeman, his voice, his voice, his voice, his voice, his voice. And it's like, come on. So, she gets these powers or whatever, and she starts owning, and then like she like meets up with this cop guy who's she calls him and like cons him into trying to find the drugs because she's trying to make her brain reach 100% because she contacted Morgan Freeman and he told her like, oh, you got all these possibilities, endless, and so she tries to find Morgan Freeman. And and she ends up finding him. She gets with the cop, she gets the drugs finally, and then she takes the drugs in. But the thing is, the movie had like some action scenes in between of that, with all that happening. And there was one particular scene where she's meeting some lynchmen in the hallway, and there's like 8 of them, and the guy tells the dudes to kill her, and she like walks through these guys and like throws them on the roof, and it's like, what the fuck did she just do? She just totally like defied the law of gravity. Everything, like seriously, like who would ever think unlocking your mind 100% would give you the power to change gravity and motion and like stop people from punching and all this crap? Like, it was weird. And then there was a scene where when she got to like 100%, she like went back in time, and like it's like she took an iPad Air. She had an iPad Air, and then she's just like strolling through the iPad in like different time zones. Like, she went back to like the Jurassic era. She went back to like fucking the Pilgrim era. She went back to like the Big Bang Theory. Like, what the hell? And like you like watching a movie like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when did she become God? Like, Scarlett Johansson literally became God. She did some shit in the movie that made you feel like you smoked 3 blunts of OG Kush straight from Cali. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, you may need to be high when you watch that movie. Okay, so by the time she reaches 100%, basically what I'm trying to say, they're explaining this through the whole movie. When she does reach a fucking 100%, you don't understand what's going on still. And then the movie ends. She like gets these like spider web powers, and like she goes into the servers and the computers, hacks the phones, the camera, and then she turns into a USB port. And then she tells, and then like the cop and Morgan Freeman, everybody's looking around, and then she says, I am everywhere. And then the movie ends. Boom. And everybody's in the movie theater. I looked around the movie theaters, and all I see is people in the movie theaters like, it's over? No fucking way. What the fuck? Did I just lose like 90 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back? Like, are you serious? Like, it's over? Like, what the fuck? So, definitely, I should have saw Hercules. Sorry, Dwayne Johnson. I'll never neglect you again. Fred the Corp, I give this movie a 2 point. Not even a 2. I mean, not even a 2.5. I'll give it a 2 out of 5 because I give it 1. I give because her look, Scarlett Johansson, did look fly in a lot of scenes. She's beautiful. And then 2 is the idea of the movie. It is a great idea, but they just couldn't pull it off, and they failed. And I think that you should wait till it comes out on Redbox, or you should stream it live from Hulu or whatever service you got on your Nook or whatever. You should watch it. You should stream it, Xbox, PlayStation 4, whatever. But that's what Fred the Corp thinks, man. Wait till Lucy comes out on DVD, Redbox. But it's your boy Fred the Corp, man. That's my review on Lucy the movie. Subscribe to your boy, man.